Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Malachi. Malachi is a modern Americanized respelling of Malachi. Both are pronounced the same way and should not be confused with the Irish name Malachi, which has different origins. Malachi is a biblical name borne by one of the 12 minor prophets in the Old Testament. The name is Hebrew in origin from Malachi, meaning my messenger, which is fitting, since Malachi foretold the coming of God, i.e., through Jesus Christ. He lived in the 5th century BC and repeatedly emphasized the upcoming day of the Lord, whereby the people's sin and unfaithfulness will be punished. The religiously stern Puritans took up the name in the 17th century during the Reformation and eventually brought it to America. The respelling of Malachi is pretty new and distinct to the United States. Although it's not the traditional or classical biblical spelling, it's probably more phonetic to the American eye and ear. The chi suffix also gives this ancient Hebrew name a little Hawaiian flavor. Personality of the boy named Malachi. The 3 energy is powerful and enthusiastic. These personalities are cheerful, full of self-expression, and often quite emotional. They have an artistic flair and gift of gab that makes them natural entertainers. Their joyfulness bubbles over, and their infectious exuberance draws a crowd. The 3 personality is like a child, forever young and full of delight. They are charming, witty, and generally happy people. The 3 personality lives in the now and has a spontaneous nature. 3 seem to live with a bright and seemingly unbreakable aura that attracts others to them. In turn, they are deeply loyal and loving to their friends and family. Luck also has a tendency to favor number 3s. Popularity of the boy named Malachi. Malachi debuted on the American male naming charts for the first time in 2002. This spelling variation caught on and climbed in popularity as the years progressed. However, it appears as if Malachi is leveling off at low levels of moderate usage. The classical spelling of Malachi is more popular still, but non-traditional parents who find comfort in phonetically spelled names are probably drawn to Malachi as an alternative. We hate to bring this up, but when we hear the name Malachi, we think of Stephen King's 1977 thriller novel Children of the Corn, later adapted into a scary 1984 movie of the same name. Malachi was one of the creepy kids who was sacrificed to the demon known as He Who Walks Behind the Rose. Malachi. He wants you too, Malachi. He wants you too. We know Malachi was an important messenger in the Bible, but we can't help associating Gothic horror with this name. Hopefully that's just our problem and not yours. Quick facts on Malachi. Gender, boy. Origin, American. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 564. Pronunciation, Malachai. Simple meaning, my messenger. Characteristics of Malachi. Social, creative, optimistic, popular, communicative, happy, dramatic. Cultural references to the baby name Malachi.